Hello guys, today we will compare D5 render and Blender, right? That is the scene, okay, in D5. It's a pretty straightforward scene, okay? There's just these two buildings, one HDRI. I tried to replicate the same, I put the same HDRI, try to balance in the same lighting conditions, the same intensity of the HDRI, right? And we will see the results. The camera is here. The resolution is 2K. Okay, I just apply a grass metal, the asset here on this plane to check it out how the final result will be for the grass. Okay, and overall look is very simple because I want to be quick. Okay, and the goal here is to see the render time and quality under the same condition. Okay, so let's render that and see how it goes. Render that here, okay, and see. Yeah, I can see the D5 optimizing on viewport, which is smart while you are moving, and then when it triggers the render, it kind of triggers the far away, right? The grass covering the entire area. But for the view on the viewport, it just cut it out in certain range from the camera, and that's very smart from the 5. And by the way, the specs of my machine is one 3080 Ti RTX 3080 Ti and 64 gigabytes of RAM, and the processor is a Threadripper, the second generation AMD. It's a pretty good machine. Okay, I've been seeing amazing renders on online that was done in D5. I know the animation quality it's not the same. I tested already and it's still not there for me, but the still looks good. But I just want to compare because I'm used to work with Blender all the time, and I kind of like Blender. I find it easy to deal with, especially if you have the tools that you normally have in the file, like the tools for people, for scattering, for sky, for volumetrics, all kind of things. So I have those on my own, and most of the features I build myself, like scatter feature, gardening features, lots of things. I build it in geometry nodes, which is a very cool tool in Blender. And by the way, they are available for sale on Blender Market if you are interested, for grass, for scattering, for building fences, mullions in general, and lots of nice things. It was a way to learn geometry nodes, was building my necessities inside Blender, because I used to be a very heavy Lumion user in the past. So I got so much used to the features on Lumion that was really handy at that time. But the quality, it was always the draw side, of Lumion. It wasn't that the best thing. It was for certain clients that want not that much quality and super quick projects. But overall, I like it the functionalities. Okay, Lumen to Emotion, I appreciated those. The five, the tools they have. So I Uh, Once Blender released the geometry nodes in version 3, I guess, I started to play around it, and then I realized that I would be able to build something similar of what I like in most of the softwares inside Blender, and then I started building it for myself. Then I put it for sale. That's how I create my package of tools, and I'm pretty used to use that. That's why I feel comfortable working with Blender nowadays. Very comfortable, but I like to try D5 because I've been seeing really great results out there. Okay, D5 took 4 minutes to render 2K image in in this quality here. I know you can improve it with, of course, better light, better composition, and maybe the AI too. I know the AI will not help for animation, but I know you can enhance this, especially this grass, right? But that was the default. The results that I got the default, just putting the HDRI there and hit render, okay? And now I'm gonna do the same thing here in Blender, right? That's the scene in Blender. Let's close here the 5, close it here. So that's the scene. The camera in Blender is pretty much similar camera that we have in the 5. This is the camera, right? And this is the grass, the same thing we have in the 5. It's not showing the HDRI because it's not, oh, it's not showing the grass because it's optimized for the viewport. It will show the grass only in the render. And let's see if we can see the HDRI here. Here you go, that's the HDRI, right? The same HDRI, the same position. Okay, now let's hit it render. D5 took 4 minutes. Let's see, this is the same resolution 2K here, okay? And let's press render and see how it goes. There we go. Okay, it took 24 seconds, okay, to render the image. Let's put, now let's save this guy, and where we save it, D5 test, maybe here, Blender, here, no, where I save it, oh here, okay, I will save Blender version, Blender version, okay, now let's go here, so we have the D5 version here. Let's put it side by side. And here I will take the Blender one. I don't know how to use Windows anymore. Okay, so yeah, here we go. I would say I would do some post processing on D5 to reduce the brightness, and in Blender maybe to increase the brightness, okay? But overall the quality is this, okay? This you are seeing here, right? I can see D5 is more sharpened, but I kind of like overall shadows more here inside Blender. I can say this is more realistic, right? Even the HDRI quality, I believe in Blender it preserves the 8K quality, and here it doesn't in D5. And overall quality, it looks more realistic here in Blender. The grass you can't really compare, right? The grass is much better in Blender. It's much more realistic, right? Look at this, right? And it has some effect. Uh, it has some effect here. Maybe let me see if to be more fair with with the D5 version. Let's bring it down and bring the image editor, and here the compositor, okay, and I will remove the distortion on the lens, okay. Oh, let me remove it completely. Okay, so we have no distortion now, and let's save it like it is instead, right? All right, and now let's, oops, not this, but this, right? And bring it here and give it 85 here. Okay, now we can see it's more sharp, and overall it's more sharp now, right? And yeah, tell me guys, what do you think about it? Oh, there is this curve that didn't go on this, on the geometry here, and D5, and that's my bad. Okay, it should go this curve. Don't take this for granted. So just ignore that and look overall the rest of it. Okay, I feel the textures in D5 are more sharp and more crispy than in Blender, right? But overall, I believe I prefer the Blender version and then give it a Photoshop than the D5 version by default, right? So you guys let me know what you think. I hope you guys like this comparison. I will do more comparisons if I find some time. But for now, I'm still not convinced that, for me at least, D5 is a better option in any case scenario. Honestly, I'm still waiting for having uh, improvements on animation. I got the D5 version on the first release, so that's why I got the Pro version for free for all the releases. So in every release of the 5, I open it, I tried it, and I see what's going on, and and I test it. But up to now, I feel the results in Blender is more aligned to what I want to achieve. And yeah, I know I can use AI enhancement, and but the light is this. The light is being casted by the same HDRI, the same position. No, nothing different here. So the results are this. Yeah. Tell me guys, what do you think? Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't like it. If you feel that I didn't do a fair comparison, fine. Just put your points there, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.